Hey everyone, M1 Shadow here. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about what is the best caliber in a pistol for carry for self-defense. Now, as most of you know, this is opinion, and if you talk to 10 different people on this subject, you're going to get 10 different answers on it. You're also going to have the people that will say it doesn't matter what you shoot as long as you're comfortable with it. And as far as that goes, I agree with that, but only to a point, and the reason why is when it comes to defending yourself or your loved ones, sometimes you have to make adjustments and get what's going to get the job done. And what I'm going to do to keep this video brief is I'm just going to give some pros and cons of the bigger calibers versus the smaller calibers, and then I'm going to let you know what my personal choice is out of all of them. So first, let's start talking about the smaller calibers. That's your 22 LR, 25, maybe a couple of others. Advantages, you usually carry more rounds in them. You know, the magazines usually hold at least 10 rounds in them, so you have more shots. And there's also less recoil on it, so the people who aren't used to shooting are usually more comfortable shooting those. The thing that I don't like about them is they lack stopping power. Now, yes, of course, shot placement is very important, but at the same time, you know, for a self-defense situation, if you have you're in a life and death situation, I personally would want more stopping power. So now let's talk about the bigger caliber pistols like your 45 ACP or 357 Magnum. Of course, the biggest advantage to them is brutal knockdown power, but there's also a drawback. Normally they cannot fit that many rounds in a magazine for their carry size pistol, so now you don't have as many rounds to shoot. Also, the ammunition for those is more on the expensive side, which means you're not going to get to the range probably and shoot that much. So in other words, you're not going to have as much training or practice as you probably would desire. Okay, so now you're saying, what is your favorite round? Personally, my favorite carry round is the 9mm. The 380 is also a good one, but I like the 9mm, and here's why. It's got enough knockdown power to do the job, and you can also fit a decent amount. They have a lot of carry size 9mm pistols that hold 10, even 12 rounds. Another thing is 9mm ammo is really cheap. Like, a lot of times you could get 50 rounds for 12 bucks, which means you get to the range, you get more practice, and the more practice you get, the better you are. So as I said before, this is all opinion, and I'm sure a lot of you have your opinions on this as well. Leave them in the comments. I'd really like to see what is your favorite carry pistol and why is it. I'd like to hear it. As always, I do want to thank you all for watching, and have a good one.